a tiger calm may make your kids obese. In fact, before this research, previous studies have shown that parents who eat more fast food and spend more time on the couch have kids who do the same. And the moms and dads who let their kids watch more TV and spend hours in front of computer also have kids who are heavier and more likely to be obese.
Tell us what bees mean. You can use that in English. Just say it in English.
Fat means fat. However, until now, there hasn't been a close look at how parenting style. It means how permissively and or authoritatively parents interact with their children on everything from homework to chores, and getting along with their siblings may affect their weight. Therefore, Lisa Kakinami, a postdoctoral fellow at McGill University, and his team started doing this research. Okay, let us know the way they look at. First, Kakinami and her colleagues follow a group of more than 37,000 children. They age from 0 to 11 years old, and ask parents who their interactions with their youngest. And these are their questions. Question 1. How they respond when their children did something they shouldn't. Question 2. How much they praise their kids when they did something positive. Based on their response, Kakinami and his colleague focus on 2 of 4 well-established parenting styles: authoritative and authoritarian. Everyone can see that on the screen. Authoritative parents means parents set rules and boundaries first, but explain their reason and show understanding when their rules are broken. The authoritarian parents set secret rules but are as open to discussing and explaining them to their children. The others, at the opposite end of the spectrum, are uninvolved, in which parents communicate with their children very little and are virtually absent as authority figures. And permissive, in which parents make few demands and expect little self-control from their kids. Okay, following let us see the conclusions Kakinami gets from the research. They find that children of authoritarian parents were 30% more likely to be obese at 2 to 5 years old, and 37% more likely to be obese if they were 6 to 11 years old compared with children of authoritative parents. That is so terrible, right? So maybe our parents should think about treat me much more better. At the end of the research, technology acknowledge that this study is the first step toward understanding how overall parenting style can influence children's weight. She says there were hints that other factors may be works at work, so let them to introduce the other factors.
Hello everyone, today I want to introduce a phenomenon that happens in Taiwan, like double income family leads to the problem of latchkey kid. And what's double income family? It refers to both of the parents have jobs to do to raise their children or keep their family can live in modern society. I believe that almost everyone is in a double income family. And what is the latchkey kid? There are two reasons why the kid was the name. First one is that some children return from school and they return to school with an empty room. No one was there because their parents are too busy at work. And second is they often left at home with little or no parental supervision. In these two reasons, it is very common when we see in our family. Although it is different as some place, but in summary, it is all because their parents have little attention to their behavior. And why the term of latchkey is origin from an NBC documentary in 1944. It is an internet company come from America, and it is during and after the World War II, because one of the parents would be enlisted to the armed force, so the other would get a job, and their children don't have parents to take care. Let's see a door to a house. So they often keep their kids under other things or around their neck. There are some effects for the children, and it will differ with ages. Children are younger than 10 years old will suffer from loneliness, boredom, and fear. And earlier teenagers may be suffer from peer pressure, potentially resulting in alcohol abuse and smoking. And this is the statistics that Taiwan has. The reason why children always get along because their parents have to work and don't have time to take care of them. And this is the time parents work in Taiwan. Almost 14 hours, at least 14 hours they have to work, so they don't have time to take care of the children. This is the percentage of parents thinks where their children should go after school. 44% is that they think they should go home immediately, and 29% is that think their children should go to the prep school. And this is the picture I found. The two children covered with kids on their bodies. Many parents always keep hardworking and they forgot to pay attention to their children, so they have more chance to get hurt. And I want to talk about one thing is that letting children alone in a house may have some problem with law. Many countries has forced a law that ban parents let their children to get alone in their house because they think it is not safe and may hurt children in some potential infections. Like Taiwan, we also have a law called assault law and ban parents let children alone or they will get some punishment. And some authorities has think that the problem is too big, so they have some activities like let the school keep the children in the classroom until the parent is off the school. So they may have less chance to get hurt.
About the article we chose from Chinese League, it mainly talks about the issue of children's obesity caused by parents educate. And it focuses on the physical states caused by psychology problems. And the difference between each family's educated method is not only on account of the inner personal factors of parents, but also partly affected by some outer surroundings, such as single-parent families. And first, I simply introduce what are single-parent families. Single-parent families are families consisting of only the mother or the father and one or more dependent children. What will lead to single-parent families? Here are some causes. First, divorce. Second, separation. Third, spouse died or fled. Fourth, having children out of wedlock. From the right proportion table, we can see what I mentioned before. And the major cause is divorce. According to research, there are more and more divorce cases in our society these years. And so we can see the left table. The single parent families have almost have the same number with the parents' families. And this kind of single family, I mean caused by divorce, seems easier to result in educated deviation. And then next, we want to know why to make single-parent families seem have more opportunity that children will have deviated behavior. The reasons are that they often have much more psychological burden because there exist negative stereotypes of social deviation. For example, people who are blessed to grow in normal parents' families may think that single-parent families are worse, or think that they will cause more social troubles. Also, the children in single-parent families may lack perfect love, especially that economic pressure make the single parent have no time to notice their children. These are the reasons to cause educated deviation. Finally, we see the influence to children, including personal growth, interpersonal relationship, marriage, language development, and academic performance. See these two tables. They are about personal growth. One is how often feel irritable. The other is how often feel less confident than before. So we can see the analysis. And these two are about work achievement and the opinion to marriage. We found that people who are in single parent family will have less willing to get married in the future. So through this analysis, we can be sure that education and the family's type is very important to children.
My topic is childbearing kids who have low pressure resistance caused by the helicopter parents. First, we independent helicopter parents. You know helicopter in this picture.
And sometimes, what will appear in your mind when you see this picture? Helicopter will some point. First, it always stays in the sky. It flies in the sky to everywhere. And observe or monitor something. When something happens, just like typhoon or flood, the government will use helicopter to rescue. And now, if the propellers are on your parents' back now, it will look like this and this and this. So just helicopter parents is a newborn word recently. Just like a helicopter fly above children, monitor them all the time. Why helicopter parents will call strawberry kids? Parents always control their child everything, just like their homework, how is his friends, what they do after school, and will ask them, how are you doing today in school? Just go to work, do your homework, do the housework, don't play outside. It will control child's everything. It will make child feel angry and will make them go to rebel. And also, helicopter parents will do everything for their child. If their child gets some problem, they will have to deal everything. And sometimes they will prepare their child's role in the future. Then have a best education, have a best work. They will let their children didn't know how to deal with big trouble in the future. And then when their children face the trouble, they will just turn back to their home and ask your parents how to deal with it. Please help me. So that is strawberry kids. Strawberry is gently, is soft and can resist pressures. There is some negative stereotype of strawberry kids. First, low press resistance, and second, loyalty, third, low obedience, and fourth, low stability. Strawberry kids is just a new word to call the new children this recent year. But not every child are strawberry kids. And how to protect this symphony is just to let parents understand not do everything for their child. They need to let their child know how to deal with the trouble, how to do everything by themselves. And if the helicopter parents keep doing this, and their children will not have a better life in the future, and also will feel depressed when they face any problems and trouble in the future. And so.
Hello everyone.
Next, I will show you another problem in family. Before that, we can see the sentence. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
Do you agree with it? That's what I talk about verbal abuse. What is verbal abuse? In fact, many people can define what verbal abuse is. Name calling, belittling, swearing, insulting are some common examples. Except for these examples, many people don't recognize verbal abuse, especially when it comes from a person they believe they love them, or when it comes from a person who is in a position of power. For example, one's boss, a family provider, or one's parents. Parents, what kind of verbal abuse in family? First,
Tell the audience what verbal abuse is in Chinese.
verbal abuse in Chinese is 言语暴力. And what kind of verbal abuse in family? First, rejecting or threatening with abandonment. Saying like, I wish you'd never been born, or I should put you up for adoption. This kind of verbal abuse will make a sense that your child isn't wanted in the family. And second, indirect criticism. Just because you don't scolding your child directly doesn't mean the child will not hear and don't understand what you say, and he will feel a depression. And third, threatening bodily harm. Even if you don't act on violent action, that still will make your child fear and distrust you. That using sarcasm, such as saying, now that was smart, when he spilled the juice on a rock. This kind might seem like a way to avoid direct criticism, but your child is smart enough to understand you are demanding him. So, if verbal abuse occurs, what would it lead to? Children may have negative self-image and self-destructive acts. These two are common effects of verbal abuse. The child may say, I'm stupid, or think nothing like me. Another effect of verbal abuse is antisocial behavior. Verbal abuse children may hit other children, frequently fight with his classmates, or be cruel to animals. They will difficult to make friends with others. Finally, how can we respond to verbal abuse? There are 3 ideas. Reach out to verbally abused child to initiate kindly interactions, or explain the reality about the source of verbal abuse, and encourage the disturbed parent to get help. However, we can avoid from verbal abuse completely. Verbal abuse leaves no physical scars, but the psychological damage it causes can live lifetime. Perhaps that's why it hurts the most when it comes from a family member. Many people think that verbal abuse is limited to yelling or name calling, but in fact, it's often much more subtle. And then we back to see the picture in the PowerPoint. Please. A child cried, this word will be a hit on him. And this picture in the PowerPoint were taken by the Juvenile Protective Association, 就是少年保护协会. It wanted to show that words and